Hi, this is e-bike Bert, super senior. Super senior means I'm 80. Out for another ride here. Beautiful day. It's in our mid to low 80s here in the eastern Minneapolis Twin City area. Haven't been out for a few days. Minnesota weather is not always cooperative. Today it is, so this is Wednesday, so we hope we'll get this posted for Friday morning. Beautiful day. So ride along, enjoy. I hope you enjoy as much as I make it. There's a couple of YouTubers out there I follow and on my computer and ride along with them. I believe they're both seniors, but they're not super seniors. Well, I won't hold that against them. Now, some of this we've been on before, and some of it will be new. Now, the last video, let me get my notes out here. We talked about safety, wearing a helmet. My helmet, Ex-Nito helmet, rated for Class 3. It's been tested, certified for safety up to 28 miles an hour. Right now I'm doing 14. Oh, I forgot to turn my helmet light on. Well, don't worry about that now. I do have my flashing light on, yes. Gloves, vest. I have a pair of shoes. You know, you can do what you want, but I would suggest not wearing flip-flops. Wear some kind of shoes to protect your feet. I do have my water here in front of me, and I have a cell phone, which has given me my view of what the camera sees, and also for an emergency. We're going to kick the speed up a little bit here. I'm riding an Aventon Adventure. The model is Adventure. It's not Adventure, but Adventure. 0.2. I am a Class 2 e-bike. Which is legal in Minnesota on the trails. Class 1 and Class 2 are legal. Class 3 is not. Class 2 has a throttle, which I'm using. Class 1 and Class 3 do not have throttles. Almost went past my turnoff here. Class 1 and Class 3 do not have throttles, although Class 3, it's becoming kind of a gray area. Class 2, the throttle and pedal assist will take you up to 20 miles an hour, then the throttle cuts out. Class 3 is supposed to be no throttle, pedal assist up to 28 miles an hour, and then it cuts out. But there are some Class 3 bikes that have throttle, take you all the way to 28. So Class 3 is really becoming a shaded area. Now in Minnesota, we can, it was passed last August in 23. It's called the Idaho Stop Law. When we come up to a stop sign, you may have seen me do that. You will see me do it. I will slow down and yield if I find it necessary. But I do not have to stop. Traffic lights, different story. I still have to obey the traffic lights. but a traffic or a stop sign I can cruise through after I've slowed down and checked it. The other times I will slow down is going around a hiker. They have as much right as any of the rest of us. By the way, the e-bike in Minnesota is classified as a bicycle. I know even the sign like in front of me will say no motorized vehicles, but the e-bike is classified as a bicycle. It is illegal on the path I'm about to take. So the motorized vehicles are mopeds. In other words, those that are driven by, gasoline engines, those are not allowed. Okay, but this bike is, because it is a bicycle. Okay, alrighty. Today we're going to talk a little more about security, related to safety, but a little more about security. Also, I was about to say I will always slow down for curves and blind corners, and pedestrians or joggers and hikers, I'll slow down. I won't go whip around them at 20 mile an hour. I usually get it back down to 12, 13, somewhere in there. It's probably about where I cruise anyway. And ring my bell. And I'll usually call out on your left so they know I'm coming. Usually they will turn and look towards my way or wave their hands acknowledging. So this trail, I think I'm going to go across the street. It's a different trail over there that I have not ridden. So we're going to turn it around here. Go down that trail. See where it goes. Okay, here we go. Get across the street here. Then I'm going to stop one more time, double check my battery. Yeah, she's at 100%. That's what I was looking for, was 100%. And let's see where this trail leads us, and we'll talk a little bit about security. Just a perfect day, beautiful green. It's July 3rd, Wednesday. As I've mentioned before, as a early teen and preteen in the city of Chicago South Side, I lived on a bicycle. Back then, electric bikes didn't exist. The only bikes that had a shift on were the English. Those were 3-speed, very narrow tires, very light. I did not like them, although they were popular. I had the big Columbia 26-inch balloon tire with coaster brakes. You want to put on your brakes, you just push backwards on your pedal. Some of you that are my age or in the 60s, you'll remember those. This adventure bike is a 4-inch fat tire, which helps eat up the roughness of the trail. Oh, this trail is pretty good. Now, left to right, where do I want to go? I think I'll go left. See where it takes us. Now I want to talk about security. Security is basically what they call situation awareness. I'm aware of what's around me. I have a side view mirror, so I know if bikes are coming up behind me, or if something else is coming up behind me I really don't want to deal with. Now, I'm just aware. That doesn't mean I'm worried about someone jumping out behind this portable potty up here. You can't live like that. Animals can turn on their awareness for predators and then turn it off. We just can't live with it on all the time. And that's whoops, let's do this. There we go. That's just You can't live that way. You can't live under that kind of stress. But I am aware. Okay? I observe my surroundings. I observe what's behind me. But I'm not worried about someone coming out from these trees over here, but I am looking past the trail going by the trees, but I'm enjoying the ride. You know, and I'm doing 12 mile an hour. I do have a can of pepper spray with me, which is for dogs, two-legged and four-legged creatures. But I don't keep it in my hand. And, you know, and I'm not wondering who's behind this tree as I go around it. But I'm slowing down so I don't run into people. Playground. I just love to see parents out there with their kids. Yep, there's a mama on a swing with the little one. Here's father on my left, you can't see, with the little one on the bench. That's great. Our kids are all grown and gone. Wow, this trail branches off several ways. I'm going to get lost, so oh, it's all right. I got all day. Situation awareness. Like I say, and I repeat, I'm not worried who's going to jump off from behind a tree, but I'm just aware of what's around me. But I enjoy the ride. When I was in security for many years, I had a saying. I don't know where I got it because it didn't originate with me, but I adopted it. I'm looking, I'm aware, and I may see something, and I refer to it as a JDLR. A bunch of guys blocking the path, bopping around, you know, like they're cool, and watching me come. I refer to that as a JDLR. Just doesn't look right. Just doesn't look right. When I see that, I slow down, stop, and turn around and go back. I don't go through it. That's just asking. More than likely, it's perfectly fine, but I'm not going to ride through it. So the JDLR. When I taught a security class some time back, it was on personal safety, and our motto was prevent and detour, not engage. Yeah, it looks like I'm at the end of the trail here, so I'm going to turn around and go back. Our motto was prevent and detour. You don't prevent and detour by riding through a bunch of kids or teenagers that are staring at you. You turn around before you get near them, go back the other way. That's prevent and detour. You'll find law enforcement also refers to this. Make yourself a hard target, not a soft target. Soft target, I would just ride up to those kids, or the kids or teens or whatever they were, and say, oh, let me through, excuse me. No, 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 that's soft target. If they want you, they got you. Hard target is I saw them in advance and I went, I think I'll turn around. Now I'm a hard target. They're not going to get me because they're not going to run after me. Oh, solar panel there. I've not been down this path. It's kind of nice. Well, coming up to a wide turn here. We are on the far eastern side of the Minneapolis Twin City area. Oh, that looks just like a turnaround there. I see a squirrel over there. Lots of them. So be a hard target, not a soft target. A soft target is when you're walking out to your car at night in the parking lot and you're fumbling in your purse or in your pocket for your keys. You haven't a clue what's going on around you. That's what the perpetrator looks for. That's a soft target. Well, we look like we're back out on the street here. But anyway, be a hard target. If you're observing while you're going to your car, you got your keys in your hands, and you're looking around, you know, you're not going out there saying, gee, can I make it to the car? I gotta run, oh dear. No, no, you can't live like that. But you are aware of what's going on. That's a hard target. Perpetrator that's scouting out the area will see you and will not attack because you're a hard target. They don't want hard targets, they want soft, easy targets. That's a biggie. Prevent, deter. And have your phone in your hand. Also, know where you are. Like right now, I don't. Got a good idea. But you know, I'm looking at a sign, Seasons Parkway, 8629. You know, if I use my cell phone, the first thing they're going to say is, what city? And I'll tell them what city. Then they'll say, what intersection? Right now, the only one I have is Seasons Parkway. I'm going to go back on that path. I think it was kind of a short path. Seasons Court, Seasons Parkway and Seasons Court. That's what I would tell them. That would give the Woodbury police an exact location where I'm at. So, very simple, but know where you are. I remember years ago, a lady in South Dakota during an extreme, severe snowstorm. She was stuck in a snowstorm on a rural road. She called 911 for help and got dispatcher for the help. And they asked her where she was, and she didn't know. She did not know where she was, and she was in contact with the rescue. Hi there. And she froze to death because they didn't know where to look. She had no idea where she was. Okay? Okay. That's our little thing on security and a little update on safety. I will make another video on what I consider essentials for an e-bike and for seniors and 80-year-olds. We'll touch on the tricycle a little bit and some of the things you really want and some of the things I think are optional. And a lot of it will be you